What's up, guys? This is Crypto James talking to you today about Velas. Velas is a very strong blockchain that I am quite a fan of. It's very easy to use, very, very cheap, and very, very fast. So I'm going to take a look at Velas and the growth I think it can have in the next bull cycle. Also, I actually just want to show how crap Forbes are in terms of their articles. Because I've literally seen the same article written by Forbes about 30 or 40 times. So I actually just want to share that because it's worthwhile you guys seeing how crap they are and how poor, mainstream media reporting of crypto is. Before I get into it though, if you are new to the channel, guys, these are the first 26 coins I spoke about on this channel. They're the first 26 coins I owned when I made the channel. Had you put in $100 into each of these coins when I released videos about them, and you never sold them, you were still holding them, and that's like 2.5 years in. If you did everything wrong as an investor, you could still sell them all today for about 13 grand, which is not bad. It's about 5x. Well, it is a 5x from a $2,600 investment, 13 grand profit. But if you'd sold these coins in 2021 when the markets were just insanely bullish, like I did, just $100 into each of those coins, selling in 2021 could have netted you a profit of 123 grand. It's a stupidly big difference between doing the right and the wrong thing. And as I said, I sold all these off. They're not what I own anymore. If you want to see my current portfolio, you can do. You just have to go to copymycrypto.com. On the site, I share every coin I own. Anytime I buy or sell a coin, the members get real-time updates immediately. We release videos on a daily basis talking about the markets, and we have been nailing it for the last few months, like pinpoint accuracy on the moves of Bitcoin and the rest of the markets. We have tutorials that are set up for the members. We've got thousands of members, and a lot of them have never been invested in crypto, so these are step-by-step tutorials. And we have a massive history of success on both the site and the channel. We have had huge winners on both, none more so than Phantom. Phantom was a coin I picked out in 2020 as the best investment prior to the bull cycle. It was one where I said it would at least 100x. It ended up doing 677 times gain. Had you put in 1,000, you'd have been able to buy a house. Had you put in 2,000, you could have netted 1.3 million from that. I will find another Phantom. And when I do, I'm not going to go on and do a course like I did last time. I'm going to go onto my site and do exactly what I do with all my other coins, which is tell the members what the coin is, tell the members what gains I think it can do, tell them what percentage of my money I'm putting in. And if they want to copy along, they can do. And if that interests you, go read the site, and remember you can verify everything yourself on the YouTube channel's history. Right, Velas. Currently priced at nearly 3 cents, 2.9 cents. Velas is the world's fastest EVM blockchain, which is enabling up to 75,000 transactions per second, processed instantly with the highest security out there at almost for free. They have an ecosystem that's built of decentralized products on top of, obviously, the Velas chain. And this ecosystem is effectively a startup based in Switzerland. It was founded by Alex Alexandrov, who's a prominent crypto entrepreneur and investor. He also is the founder of Coin Payments, which is literally the world's #1 payment gateway for crypto. He's also an advisor and investor of Mind AI, which is a very well-known Korean AI startup. He's also consulted for the FBI, Europol, and several national government agencies about tech, cybersecurity, blockchain, and AI implementation. Now, the reason I like Velas, first of all, EVM compatible, insanely fast, insanely cheap, and growing really well. And when you put into context, so Velas launched in 2019 and didn't really do much in terms of price. Had a bit of a nice pump like in 2020 a little bit, but really did sort of a lot of its gains the very back end of 2021 and the beginning of 2022, where it really had a peak. Then since then, dropped off. Now, there is, in the time that they've been up and running, they have started to solidly grow, grow their ecosystem. I would definitely like to see more on top of them. Right now, for me, I would want to see a much stronger DeFi sector for Velas. Right now, in terms of DeFi, they've got Velas Wallet, the Ferrum network, Wagyu Swap, Safel, Valero DAO, and that's it. Unless there's more, might be more. Team Finance as well, My Container, and that's it. And Water Farm, sorry. Which is an AI profit generating tool for crypto. Right now, the DeFi element of Velas is weak compared to what it could be. In terms of what they've done in the past few years, because they've been up and running for 4 years, well, not quite 4 years, but 3.5 years, whatever. And what I would like to see, I would have hoped the ecosystem would be further along, but what they have done is develop the blockchain really well, to the point that, like I said, it's the fastest EVM machine out there, and insanely cheap. And right now, Solana, you've got Solana, which is effectively the fastest blockchain, and they've had immense amounts of problems in terms of downtime. When there's congestion, or when they're trying to clear the backlog of transactions, the network goes out. We don't see that with Velas at all. They've not had any issues at all. And what I'm sort of liking about this is that there is effectively a gap in the market with, not a gap in the market, but because of Solana's sort of drop off and its issues, I do think Velas has got the opportunity to really sort of try and take a market share of Solana. Probably not going to hugely. I imagine anything that takes a market share of Solana would be things like Avalanche, but I do believe that Velas could take some of that if they really can push. Now, for me, the biggest issue right now for Velas is just a weak DeFi ecosystem. But they have a $100 million grants program which can support the growth of the Velas ecosystem. So I really want to see that pushed, and I really want to see that they're enticing developers to come and build. Get a lending protocol in there, get a borrowing protocol in there, get a yield earning protocol in there, get some solid dexes in there. And there's a couple good dexes, but really try and grow that. Get users in. Really start pushing that, because the network is perfect for DeFi. Particularly retail investors could flock to Velas with ease because it's so cheap, so fast. And, the DeFi situation that we've had with Ethereum over the last couple of years, especially in the bull cycle, priced out every retail investor, or the majority of retail investors, because the transaction cost was so bloody high. Velas isn't going to have that issue. So if they can really push on why they should be the one retail goes to, they can grow really well. But they are lacking dramatically in the DeFi area. But I do think they can do a run. And one thing I'll say is, when we look at price appreciation, 50 cents is what I'm looking at for Velas. Pretty much 50 cent has been what they've had with roughly 3 peaks. And obviously this went higher, and it probably actually hit around about 60 cents, because this is never fully accurate. But, although to be fair, can have a quick look, usually says, doesn't it? All-time high. All-time low, 57.2 cents. So 50 cents is sort of the target region. for Velas, and it's certainly achievable. That'll put it at 1.2 billion market cap, and it's about a sort of 16.6 recurring times gain from where it is right now. The only, like I say, for me, the only areas that need developing are DeFi. Like this is the ideal network for DeFi. So I'd want to see a real surge on quality DeFi projects coming to them. And then the other thing, fundamentally, is just starting to see more volume coming through them. You know, they've got a 70 million market cap, and they're only really clearing like $1 million worth of transactions a day. So I'd want to see that go up. But yeah, if they grow that DeFi, 50 cents thinks inevitable. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think it can run up a lot higher as well? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you're a returning viewer, hit the subscribe button. It helps the channel loads. On top of that, the videos are going to make you money. They're also going to save you money when I'm talking about coins I wouldn't touch. And on top of that, it's a nice thing to do, guys. So be good. Be good people. Do good for your karma. Subscribe. And before I get into Forbes, which is really worth seeing, if you want to see the coins that are in my portfolio, just go to copymycrypto.com. Every day I release videos sharing with the members about the overall markets, what I'm expecting to see. I share my entire portfolio and let the members know about every coin I own. Every time I buy or sell a coin, they are told immediately. And we have had a massive history of success on both site and this channel. Obviously, Phantom leads the way there. Nothing, very few coins did the gains Phantom did. 677 times from when I released the Udemy course. And when I find the next coin that I think can do that kind of crazy run, I won't do a course like last time. I will just go onto my site, tell my members about the coin, tell them the gains I think it can have, tell them what I'm putting into it. And if they want to copy along, they can. And again, if that interests you, if you're looking to take all that time and research out of your investing, go read the site and remember that everything you read, you can verify yourself on the YouTube channel's history. And last thing, guys, I just want to talk about Forbes because they're crap. Look what I've typed in, crypto braced. You know why I've typed that in? Because it's all I see. Every Forbes article, crypto braced for an earthquake. Crypto braced for a tsunami. Crypto braced is crap. Crypto braced for $250 billion Bitcoin and Ethereum price earthquake. Ready to run. Crypto braced for a $10 billion earthquake. That's 2 weeks ago. Another 2 weeks ago. Crypto now braced for Treasury to take extraordinary measures. Here's 3 weeks ago. Crypto now braced for a huge earthquake. It's just terrible. It's consistently bad. And the problem is Forbes writers are so damn bearish that all I constantly see is crypto braced for another significant event. But it's always the same. They're terrible. This is 25th of September. Crypto braced for 300 million game changer as the price. A 28 trillion opportunity. Crypto braced for a huge earthquake. That's 16th of October. There's another one. Crypto braced for a $10 trillion earthquake. That's the 18th of September. Here you go again. Crypto braced for a surprise $350 billion earthquake. It's just so bad. Opening the floodgates. Crypto braced for a $10 trillion earthquake. 7th of August. It's just the same old crap every time. I hate the way mainstream media report crypto. Crypto braced for a 2.7 billion Black Swan event. 28th. Another £100 gorilla. Bitcoin, Ethereum and crypto braced for a massive price earthquake. It's just clickbait bollocks. Leaks reveal crypto CEOs are braced for a $65 billion earthquake. It's the same old, same old. Mainstream media reporting of crypto is piss poor, and Forbes is the finest example of terrible writing, clickbait headlines, and BS. And I just wanted to share that because I saw their little article that came out yesterday, effectively, and it annoyed me. And then I typed it in, and I saw just this litany of bollocks that they've produced over the past, year. And it's just constant. It's just constant. Forbes, again, crypto codex, large price mix, crypto base for a $9 trillion Fed earthquake. You know, be original, be creative. And certainly don't be tossers. That's how I feel about Forbes. Bitcoin now braced for 2 huge earthquakes. It's just constant. It's staggeringly bad. And I just wanted to share that with you. Because if you guys are reading Forbes, know that they're rubbish. Know that they're lazy as well. None of them can be asked to change a headline. If they're lazy on their titles, they're lazy on their reporting. That's all I'm saying. It's personal perspective and a little rant that I wanted to get off my chest because they irritate the crap out of me. Hope you're all doing well. That's it from me. Take it easy. Bye-bye.